In this module, we will be talking about how to properly clean a fish tank. First, we take off the lid so we can access the inside. So this one's pretty dirty. It hasn't seen care in a couple months. So cleaning this one is going to be pretty much a 100% clean out. While you're cleaning is a great time to check the filters. This one doesn't have any mold or any weird stuff growing on it, so this one is fine to continue using. You don't want to keep throwing out all your filters because they have super beneficial bacteria that keep your tank cycled. So the hardest part is getting the water out of the tank in order to clean the gravel. And the best way to do that is with a nifty tool called a siphon. It'll have some sort of end that goes into the tank that looks like this, and then the rest of it's just a long tube that you then would put into a bucket. I don't have a place for buckets, so we use this nice little 2-liter bottle and just go and dump it out in the bathroom. Some siphons are self-starters, others are not. You want to read your directions as soon as you're making your decision so you know which kind of siphon you want. This one requires just a little bit of assistance. You're going to pump it up and down about 3 to 5 times in order for the water to start moving through this tube and into our lovely bottle here. But as soon as you pick it up, you will have the risk of the bottom falling out and all your beneficial bacteria that you have accumulated in your rocks and in your filter just being destroyed. You destroy your tank. So that's why we siphon, is to protect the tank and to protect ourselves. The size of your tank depends on if you can do this with your fish inside or not. This is a 5-gallon, the absolute minimum that you should have fish in. I currently have my fish in a separate tank in order to not stress him out, especially since I'm doing 100% water change this go around. You normally only want to do 1/3 of a water change. For siphoning out the water, you want to get into these rocks because that's where all the fish poop and extra food hides, and we don't want that to cause mold or any sort of disease within the tank. So you're just gonna uncover this little top layer just to get into all the nooks and crannies, and you'll see it come up into the water. It's perfectly fine. It's actually easier to get it out when it's just floating around in the water. I'm stopping here for the purposes of this training video. Once you get to about the 1/3 mark, you are going to just lightly rinse off your decor in some dirty fish water. Really simple. All you do is take the item and just go like this in the dirty tank water that is not in your tank. You don't want to keep cleaning something in your fish's home. So once you have siphoned out the dirty water, cleaned your gravel, and have cleaned off your decor, you're going to fill her up with clean tap water, and then we're going to put in some of this API stress coat. It makes the tap water safe, and it also provides a nice slimy coat for your fish. If they are stressed, it really helps them kind of acclimate better. Instructions on how to use it on the back here. After you do that, you want to wait about an hour before adding in your fish again. This will allow the temperature of the tank to readjust to where it needs to be, especially when you're adding in tap water. And about the 30-minute mark of your tank acclimating, you want to put your fish in like a baggie or a small cup and let them float on the surface of the tank in order to acclimate their water to the tank water. So that is how you clean a fish tank.